guys, Gunner here from Buff Nerf Repeat. I've got a little deck to show you here. We're a couple of days into the Boomsday project meta, and I thought what a better way to start off my video campaign on Buff Nerf Repeat than to play a little Hearthstone deck which features a card that hasn't seen play in any of the top lists with any of the top streamers in the last few days. It's a bit of a sleeper card. Maybe I'm judging its power level incorrectly, but so far it's been really good for me. And that card is the Mad Hatter. I've built myself a Tempo Rogue here, very similar to a list that was dominating the ladder a few months ago before the Corridor Creeper nerf. Prince Keliseth obviously very, very strong in Rogue because of the bounce effects. But the card I want to show you is the Mad Hatter. Here it is. Randomly toss 3 hats. That's toss, not toss off. 3 hats to other minions. Each hat gives 1/1. So the reason I like this card in Rogue is because Rogue, especially Tempo Rogue, has really good early board presence. Has a lot of 1-drops, a lot of 3-drops, and with Backstab, SI, Shadow Step, you really can be removing your opponent's board early on, so that when Mad Hatter drops on turn 4 or even Coin on turn 3, you're really going to get those buffs on your minions alone, and that's really key here. You want to make sure you're playing the Mad Hatter on your minions when you've just got minions on the board and your opponent doesn't, sorry. So sometimes you have to make trades first before you get the buffs, but that's fine. Mad Hatter buffs cards out of AoE range. Like I said, really good with Shadow Step, and it's actually really good on turn 5 with a charge in South Sea deckhand. So the other card I've added is a Gideon Inventor. If you're familiar with Hearthstone, you'll be familiar with this card. It's seen a lot of play as opposed to Mad Hatter, and it's basically the second coming of Sludge Belcher. It's a neutral spread in play even. It's a card that enables tempo decks to push through damage without risk of dying, and it's a card that allows control decks to stay alive. So it's just a good card all round. You've got to put one of them in here. I don't see any reason why not to. The rest of the list is self-explanatory. Let's take it for a spin. We're on NA, so we're only rank 20 on NA. I climbed with this deck yesterday from rank 12 to rank 3 on EU with around about 74% win rate. So, I mean, it's not difficult to climb these low ranks. However, I think the deck's a lot of fun. And when you play Mad Hatter and you see your opponent mousing over the card to check what it does, it's always quite amusing. So Paladin first up. Paladin is a very difficult matchup for Rogue normally. It's one of the worst, in fact, but we'll see how we do. We can just full mulligan here for Prince Keliseth. My opponent 1 kept. Didn't get Prince, but we got a 1-drop and an SI, which is always good against Paladin.
None will survive.
And unfortunately, it is odd Paladin, which means this is going to be a very difficult matchup.
The light dims, but
so it's going to be a coin 1-drop here, so already going to be behind on board a little bit going into turn 2.
Reporting for duty.
Double trade here. Gonna have to find a 1-drop, I think, by turn 4 to activate the SI, just to catch up on board here. Hero power is helpful. It means that we don't fall too far behind. We can. Oh, that really helps as well. We're gonna go Fug here. Clear a minion just to pop it up to the 4th floor. So now we have a natural 4-drop, but ideally I'd still like to get the combo enabler for the SI, just to take another one of these minions out of the game. Because obviously we've used both charges of the dagger, so we can't be daggering next turn either.
Reporting for duty.
the light dims, but we fight.
Okay, so we didn't get it, so we are just going to swap up here. We're going to just clear off this shield. Falling very behind in this game, unfortunately. My opponent has already used a coin though, so he can't coin level up here. And he's just going to trade these 1/1s into the 2s, which is actually really, really nice. Wow.
Reporting for duty.
Very good hand from my opponent. I think we're forced to dagger here. So just get another
Who goes there?
shove down.
Here we go.
And I think we're just going to trade off some of these little dudes. I kind of want to trade off this one because then he can't kill my taunt. So I'm going to like this, as we do. Caught up on board a little bit here, and we have Minstrel to give us some cards at the moment. He's going to make a trade here, so that's fine. And the dagger gives up that far, that's okay, it went quite well. Backstab really helps. Do I do it? Don't think I need to do it this turn. I think we're just going to go for maximum ball pressure.
Here we go.
And the catch up is complete. And next turn you can go backstab, minstrel, and dagger. And if we get a 1-drop from the minstrel, we can play that too. It's just about. Never seen this card get played before.
Converting stored energy.
Okay, so I guess we're just ignoring that. But we'll make a big Van Cleef at the same time.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Oh, there's my prince. Do I play my prince or do I play my Van Cleef? I think we played a Van Cleef here.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Wind Fury would be lovely. Didn't get it. Are we worried about that minion? Because if we are, Poisonous would be great.
Victory.
Oh, he taps out. Yeah, pretty much just took the early board away from him. Didn't get to see the Mad Hatter, so we're going to have to play again, aren't we? Can't play a Mad Hatter Keleseth Rogue and not see a Mad Hatter. Get a Mad Hatter in the mulligan, just keep him, right?
Valir versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
Oh my god. Alright, I said I was going to keep him, so I guess I've got to stick to my word, right? So we're going to keep one Mad Hatter, just for memes. I would never keep Mad Hatter normally. But we got the Prince as a reward, so it's fine. Just bash him on here. Bashed it again. Right, let's move away from this desk. Okay, so the decision here is whether or not to coin Prince. If I get a 1-drop, I won't coin Prince. If I get a 1-drop, I'll coin Prince. However, with the Minstrel in hand, sometimes you want to Prince on 2 and then coin Minstrel on 3, and you get 2 buffed minions.
That didn't go as
He's not done anything. Oh, now we can still combo the Minstrel. I'm just going to pass here.
We hunger for vengeance.
I'll be forced to backstab now. Oh. Oh, shit. So, Prince Shadow Step could hold the Prince back, play the Prince next turn. Backstab and Van Cleef. Or alternatively, you could backstab Coin Van Cleef now for a 6/6 Van Cleef. That doesn't get the prince out.
That's incredible.
Or can just play the prince.
Too soon.
Truth is found in death.
You got to backstab the prince there. Shadow step the prince here.
Truth is found in death.
Just had a few options there, so I took my time with it. This guy didn't like it. He can go fuck himself. So shadow stepping the prince just to get the extra buffs from cards in my deck. So everything gets a 1/1 and then I play again and everything gets buffed by 1/1 again. So for example, this would become a 4/4 out of hand. That's fine because I'm not daggering this turn anyway. 1-drop would be great. Yes. And it's a buffed 1-drop. So, do we coin Minstrel or do we set up a big Van Cleef? I think we set up a big Van Cleef. I want to kill the Thalmos then instead of the 2/2. Then it gives him a draw.
Brotherhood shall prevail.
The only thing I don't like about this play is if he somehow manages to clear my stuff. My follow-up is Mad Hatter and it could hit his minions.
Drink with me, friend.
So he's looking for a
That didn't go
spell.
as
So he's looking for Earth Shock. If he gets Earth Shock, that's fucking ridiculous. Okay, he didn't get it. I actually think daggering is the play here rather than Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter just puts us in a bit of a bad situation if it hits his minions. So trade face, and then this goes into there. Well, I still got the 8 on board. I think I like that. So that's going there.
here we go.
Now the question is, do I trade this guy off or do I push this face? If I trade this guy off, then he can't kill this. This goes to 5 health.
Lapdogs, all of you.
No. I'm not giving up 8 to the dome. Fuck that. Let him trade. This is weak to AoE anyway, Shaman AoE, so I'm not that bothered about the trade there.
What to do?
Likely it's a 2 hit. Doesn't hit for 2, unfortunately. So good. Follow up.
Here we go.
Get the redagger in. So I mean, this was quite a punish for not trading, right? Because then he'd have to rock bite with the face, and it would take 8 anyway. So is it the same outcome? Yeah, it's the same outcome. So it doesn't really matter. So he just rock bites his own face, hits it with the face, and does 8 to his face anyway, as opposed to me doing 8.
Takari killed test buffers.
Okay, I don't want to Vile Spine this. It's too small a minion. So we're just going to kill it.
Here we go.
Let's draw first.
The light protects me.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Here we go.
Hold it!
Got a nice little buff Mad Hatter there. This is great.
Takati kill test bombers.
Again, I don't really like fast finding that. I don't think it's good enough. So I'm literally going to trade in.
Here
Again,
we go.
same way. I'm gonna wrap this up, and then I'm gonna match the big man.
You get ahead, and you get ahead.
Okay,
I fight.
that's great. And we get some dagger. In a good spot. So Mad Hatter, we had 2 hats on this one and 1 hat on this one. So it's really good that 2 went on the Divine Shield minion.
What to do?
Calamos rises.
Drink with me, friend.
Yeah,
You
keep going.
win this one.
Okay, so a couple of wins there. Got to see the Mad Hatter. The game was over by then anyway. But give the deck a try. Let me just throw it back up on the screen again. Give the Mad Hatter a try. It's a fun card. Great with Shadow Step, like I said. Really enjoying this deck so far. So, yep, give it a go. Let me know your thoughts. Until next time, goodbye.